Hello. 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 Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Me llamo Connor. Oh fuck, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember the Spanish, and I do not remember this game. Well, I say that, I remember discovering someone called Ruby. That's about all I remember. So, let's hope I can do something with that. That was a fucking quick loading time, holy shit. It usually takes ages. And I was trying to like get my Twitch up on my phone. Fuck. Alright. Alright, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Presents a fairy. Have you fully explored the whirling? Oh, how do I find this key? Have I gotta go drink? Like, have I just go? I can't not drink. Me trying to avoid these missions and be sober means I've just got to do it anyway. Go speak to Joyce. Don't know what's going on. Tell Andre about Suna's thoughts on the nightclub. I can do that. Noid don't like me. Egghead is a lost cause. So... What? Oh yeah, I went in that church, didn't I? And there was a lady in there. Was it a lady? Pretty sure it was. And Kim's not around to stop you. Ask Classia. Oh. I can't get these signatures either. I do not know. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be doing. I'm gonna go back to the ravers. I feel like there's shit to do over there. Sure, I'll let this go. Can you let me in the back?
Hey.
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Hey, guy, I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Guy, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
There may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What
Lynched?
could the kitchen possibly have to do with...
What? That feels like a threat.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 PM because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Ah. She nicked the phone line. I'm not gonna route Classia. I mean, I am actually.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
Oh, you thought Classia was the good guest?
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Yeah, I bet he didn't want it to be her.
What's that supposed to mean? Fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, buddy.
Good thing she pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it.
Oh, fuck you, buddy.
Wow. She really isn't his taste. Her spell hasn't spread here.
He does not like classy. He does not like classy. Where the fuck did I put my lighter?
Now,
Continue.
was there
Go.
anything else? I have like 4,000 coasters to stack. And then I need to wash dishes because it turns out... Oh,
Blue door.
yes, that door, sure. There's nothing
Should've-
mysterious about it. It's
I'm
just
not
a
your
door.
buddy, guy. I'm not your pal, friend. Do you know what's behind it? Do you have... I've asked him that. Okay then, never mind. I need to get in that door though.
What else?
Maybe I have to wait till 1
Yes.
and then go have a look again when the chef's fucked up. About my build. No, I ain't even living there anymore, Gart. How you doing, Dan? You good? If I could just boot this door down.
You see a heavy steel door with the door does not. The cobalt blue surface.
God damn it. I'll search in here later. I don't know how the fuck I get in that door. Whoa. Google Assistant just doing things, wilding on my phone. No, no, stop. I fucking said it again. Yes, yes, I'm very attractive. Great, thank you. Cool. Have I spoke to this dude? I'll finish early on a Friday. I'll finish at 11? No, 10. This guy don't want to talk to me. Fuck that guy. Yeah, I finish early on a Friday. Oh, man, they have definitely patched the loading times. They used to take ages to do anything. Oh, excuse me for 1 second. Appear to have misplaced my lighter. Yeah, I'm fucking sick, man. Doing good. Cannot complain. No, I don't actually think I played this game on Monday TV. It's a lot of detail. What checks can I do? I remember that's how you get through things. Abandoned lorry. Joyce. I should go speak to Joyce. Should I like my kimono down? And my hat. I don't remember getting either of them things, man. Ultimate hobo samurai, man. And my fucking flashlight in people's faces. Hello?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around
Is
you.
it not raining? I could use a coat like that. The rain is freezing.
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic, repels water, almost magically. The company makes them for offshore
hydrophobe, yes.
platform personnel. Very sturdy.
Yes, I'm aware of the hydrophobes.
What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day.
Show my badge. Hey, look, I found my badge.
By love, you did. Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification.
Yes,
The
that is my name.
situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
You tell it, you freighter. You tell them me. I got some more questions about reality. Is
More lessons
Kim
in
gonna get
basic
mad about this?
reality?
I
My
want to.
favorite part of the day.
I'm gonna do
Go
this.
ahead, ask me anything.
6 kilometers
Yes.
southwest in the Valley of Dogs. Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog, licking its wounds in the
Why?
grass.
Why you do this? Chad Tilbrook.
To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers,
How you doing, John?
You heard
good?
what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?
You had fun getting scared off by PCSOs. Tequila Sunset.
Yes, he lost his mind, Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. Don't worry, Emil. He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again.
I fare well, man. I fare pretty well.
We always do.
What am I? What is he talking about? What is he even thinking at the minute?
You're an officer of the RCM.
The Revachol Citizens Militia?
Preciso mundo.
Good. And what is the Revachol Citizens Militia?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
Oh, cool.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Are we?
We are.
You said de facto?
Yes. That means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
I'm not telling the story about a PCSO. You have to pay combons for that. That costs combons. What do you mean?
The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
So basically a lackey of capital. So basically a thrall to foreign interests. So basically one of the good guys. I love that last one. So I'm basically going to avoid this question and ask the next question in the line of inquiry.
Truly moralist of you. The coalition government would applaud
That's
you
the
for
one.
staying
That's
out
the choice
of
I
politics.
choose every time.
And yet,
Let's go down the middle.
there's nothing basic about your role, Detective.
Call me basic.
It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it. Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Oh, why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government.
Like
Revachol in the 20s was hell,
Fuck.
especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown. They called it the international zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
Ah,
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality,
Yes, Kim.
ours
Kim's
is
got
a
my back.
mutually beneficial arrangement. Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please continue.
yo. Is 6 people? Hello. Whoever else is here. Hope you're doing good.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement
I'm the
authority
police.
in Revachol.
Thank you, ma'am.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
What was the RCM again?
Nothing more.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
I thought there was
that
more.
means not de jure. The
That's
RC
it for the whole who I am
Permit
part.
me. And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of glad to
That's
have
it.
been of assistance.
That's
The
it.
little that I know.
That's it. Yeah, the high vis is what gets you, man. That's where they have all the power. Is the high vis that they wear, because it looks like a policeman high vis. PCSO's only power is that.
Just an ordinary wall.
I'm not artistic enough to see anything in that wall, sadly. What other checks do I have to do? I did that one. Oh, can they? Oh, do they have handcuffs? I don't think a PCSO has a handcuff. Let's go talk to Sealang. Sealang? I can't remember what Sealang had to say. Did he try to sell me something at some point? Is he an important character? Hurry up, Kim. Is this dude looking at Kim's car? Are these two dudes looking at Kim's car? Yo. Fuck the world.
That's one brutal motor
What's
damage.
this guy's name? Does it not even show like his actual... Yeah, they still blur out. Pissfished.
If I were a real
And fuck the
skull
world,
now,
that's his name?
I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
Lawfully restrain. Just run away, man. I don't endorse running away from PCSOs. But if you can to it, run away. Fuck the
A
world.
snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile
No, I
like
don't know,
this
they'd
would
probably
make a
call in
fine
the
trophy.
boys,
We
wouldn't
could,
they?
like,
Yeah, just
hang
be
fucking
careful.
shrunken
Don't
heads from
fuck
the
with
side
anyone
mirrors.
wearing a high-vis.
Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
High-vises are, I haven't even been listening to what piss shit and fucking fuck the world have been saying. Been thinking about PCSOs. Fuck PCSOs. These guys trying to say they're gonna steal this car.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
We're gonna have to fuck the world.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality.
I know what his name is,
We're
Dan.
certified
I'm not gonna
skulls
say
right
it on
now.
stream though. Fuck piss shit, I ain't saying his name.
Was
It's
a
a slur.
good idea for the lieutenant's part to get into this.
If it was called piss
Don't
N-word,
even
I wouldn't
answer
say it.
that. Just leave. You can always come back later, on your own terms.
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Oh, piss, shits, and skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
This guy says he's not an F-bob, but his literal name is Piss F-bob. So what does that say about yourself? I'm not this, but this is what my name is. I'm not Connor, but I'm Connor. What are you saying?
These skull people are more than an authority. They're deities.
Who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
I'm so glad you asked.
The question was rhetorical. The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertnay.
The what?
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
You're like a gang.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
Not verbal.
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
Oh.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
Well, that got dark.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the
What's
brightly
their combat
painted
in this game?
bottom-lighted vehicles.
There hasn't been any thus far.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
Yeah, there's a guy that got hanged.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Ah. Continue.
Also, he was hanged.
Anything else?
He was hanged from a tree.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
What if they try to steal your car, Kim?
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
I hope it's not role-based. I've got nothing in my physical at all. Can I just speak my way out of it? I'm not gonna... What does that mean?
Fucking philosophy, man. You can do aggressive shit with philosophy. Justify shit.
It is scary, man. I'd be scared. I just dipped there. I just continue on like I was not doing anything.
Like murder or wasting your life away.
Do you guys know that Cindy the skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
Odd. There isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world out of some kind of moral obligation.
Just imagine a PC so on like all fours, like scrambling across, like just around in town with, but scrambling across the floor, man. I can smell crime.
The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
See, you kids are into anodonic dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
What?
Probably because of how non-verbal their mode of operation is going to be. It's a threat.
Don't fuck with me, boys. I'm one of them bad cops.
Whoa. Come on, man. We're just talking here. Just words. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no need to throw your authority in our faces.
Do what I like. I smell shitty pants paint crime.
That's right. Way to put them in the little boy's corner.
You want to talk? Let's talk, boys.
Oh,
Ask them.
Kim's getting in on it.
He
We're
liked
lording
to
over them.
decisively shut down a situation
Lording?
that could have turned into a farce.
Kim like that. Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you part of the skills or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think that the organization would accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
I believe you.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now?
Why aren't there more skills in Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Enough about this scullery.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what happened to the victim's arm?
Nope. But Cindy does.
It's not very convincing. 420 blaze it, boys.
Don't tell him that. Skulls don't tattle, man. Cindy wouldn't.
Where can I find this Cindy? I need to find
You
Cindy.
already said she's a skull. The last I saw
thought it
her,
was Ruby.
she was hanging around the old apartment building.
Where's
near the
Ruby?
pier.
Who's Cindy?
Just don't tell her you heard it from Piss and Fuck, alright? I think she wanted those gloves for herself. Be cool, man.
I didn't hear this
Okay.
from Piss and Fuck.
All right, we have a lead on the gloves.
She's got the gloves. What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why does your jacket have piss
Well,
shit right on
first
it?
off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences. Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
Oh, fuck's sake, man. This guy just coming out with what the fuck? Makes sense.
What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
Okay. What do you have fuck the world written on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it. To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though,
It's not the same. It's a terrible metaphor.
you get more fish in a shorter time.
Well, if you want fish to
And
eat,
for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world
but no, even
and
then,
not get caught up in fucking someone.
just catch one fish. Why do you need all of them?
Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Is it a coincidence that here we have 2 badass jackets and 2 badass cops?
Hey Kim,
Yes?
do you think it's a coincidence
What is?
that there are 2 of us and 2 of these jackets?
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
You more of a piss shit or a fuck the world kind of guy.
Neither.
Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise.
If only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think piss is the stronger of the 2 statements.
I also feel like I was piss shit in this scenario. No way.
Fine. Fuck the world just seemed to fit you more, considering your heroic exit attempts.
You always get to be the crazy one, right? Fine then.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
I'm gonna try it.
These guys aren't scary.
Bastard.
You're not scary. I have nothing to work with here. It's either begging or bullying. Or
Gentlemen,
both. Just
need your
ask
jackets.
them.
Why?
Look at the shit I'm wearing.
Yeah, like he said, total shit. What about it?
Clothes make me sad and I need to fun it up.
The lieutenant looks down at his bomber jacket and
Fuck it.
shrugs.
I don't deserve a
obviously
cool
content
jacket.
with-
I suck.
Fine.
Yes!
Fuck it. Here. Take it then. I can't handle this sad shit.
Oh, that's fucking
It's
funny.
true.
Man.
He simply can't. It's called empathy.
Just
Wow.
beg for it. I didn't think
did not
I
see
passed the
that
check. I
coming.
failed the check as
You
well.
better wear that jacket with pride.
Oh, I fucking will, man.
Fuck that. You're not getting mine. My dad's a lawyer in La Delta. He'll have your badge.
No, he won't.
The lieutenant is lightly amused by the situation.
I'll just give it to Kim. Wait, world fucker, you got rich dad?
No. He's like a volunteer lawyer. A total bitch. Cites law and does dishes. You know what, Cop? Fuck you. That's not what this is about. You're not getting my jacket.
Oh, come on.
Fuck him. We don't need his rich dad jacket anyway.
I did say I prefer the piss shit one, but since I didn't get the one, you should have it.
That's okay. I'm not wearing that jacket.
Why not? You could really raise hell, go undercover hard. You want to express your Oh man, they're both good options, man. Don't you want to express your individuality?
I already am expressing my individuality.
Oh, okay, well, I'll keep it then.
Do. I'm fine with that.
Look at this cute shit. How can we become skulls if you go around fraternizing with cops? Let's get the fuck out of here before anyone sees us.
Fuck. I'm sorry, man. I just don't like confrontations, that's all.
Oh, that was good shit, man. I forgot how fucking good the dialogue is in this game. Shit. I've been playing for half an hour. I feel like all I've done is speak to them too. Leather jacket. Piss. Piss. You don't say it. It says piss fat. Piss fat.
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves, where did that man get such a cool jacket? Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he dangerous?
Oh right, I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend.
You got the fuck
Dangerous.
something jacket.
In
Did
fact,
you not have to get
no
through the
one
rich
dares
dad?
to say a single
What did you
thing
do to
about the jacket? But
get the
believe
rich
me,
dad jacket?
They are all very impressed.
Find the armoured gloves. Where the fuck is Cindy the Skull? Oh shit. I know who the fuck Cindy the Skull is. I know this bitch. It is by far the worst of the two names. I preferred what he said though. He spoke some shit. Oh, he said
Hello
it.
again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Piss fat and fuck the world, send the best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Skulls are silly, what are you even trying to achieve?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red.
Oh.
We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does.
Oh.
Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
It was a good one, man. You're making me regret picking
Shoot,
this one,
Piggy.
but I stand by
It's
it.
what you do, isn't it?
It's a really idea what happened to the Hanged Man's Arbor.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Alison, did you just help me out here?
Oh, alright, Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell.
Could that girl have been little Lily? It's not a bad place to start.
Hey, I'm tracking this shit down.
Could have been her. Small kid with giant white armored hands.
Bye. I gotta find this girl. Make it give me the fucking. Give me the gloves. I've got a new quest. This isn't Sea Lang over here. Hey, Sea Lang. I need to ask you something. Nope.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Persuade him to give you money.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Or you could not make this about corruption
Oof.
and go with something even wilder.
It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man.
Fair point. You can't have a successful business without a loyal customer base. How much is your loyalty worth?
10 real.
10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment.
I should have went for
You
a
got
million.
it,
Fuck.
my man.
I'll leave it to you for now. God damn it. I could have got a million out of Sea Lang. I can't remember where this girl is. She's over here somewhere. One of these.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Children are stupid. What's this one? No. That one.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Oh. Is little Lily your sister?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, that's not little Lily? She's in there? I spoke to little Lily? Is this little Lily? Oh. Ah!
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
What? Try to sneak up and leap toward the phasmid and clasp it in your hands?
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic.
Ah.
It's a
Can't
fire
believe it.
iron, right? You'll have better luck next time, though. The phasmid, finding it is your destiny.
Okay. Maybe one day. I'll see the phasmid.
Mister, what were you doing in my fireplace?
Nothing?
Oh, okay.
I heard there's a girl around here with armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones.
Oh, and a
Heavy,
goose
too.
chase here. Someone else collect it.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
Are they all there? Someone have
She
all the
doesn't
pieces.
want you to think she stole them.
And where are they now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
We're going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Kim is the real J-man.
Oh.
He's a ride or die man.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Oh,
Bye!
oh, fuck, that was loud. Take a sip. Okay. I actually did need a sip, so thank you. Thanks for the reminder.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Reach into the catacombs and pull out the shiny
The
object.
walls and floors give way to the
Hey.
giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Here we are. I'll put these bad boys on. Ha! Look at them. Some fucking badass gloves, man. They must be so heavy. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I found the insulin phasmid. Bleh. Let's go talk to these goofs as well while I'm up here. As well. Where are they? Oh. Shit. Am I lost? No. They're down there. I'm Egghead and the boys. I had to talk to one of them about who's the ringleader. This
Huh?
guy.
I
Annoyed.
see you're here again.
No,
Off.
not you. This guy.
Hi again. So,
Andre.
how are things going?
Oh shit.
Goodbye, officer.
What was that? What did I need to do here?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Logic.
Goodbye, officer.
Goodbye. What's logic? Oh. I can't get any more logic. This is always locked. The fuck? How do I get more logic? Do I have to wear something? Shit. Do I have any clothes that have logic? Some shades. Does this actually let me do it? Shit. So what if I just can't? Can I just not talk to this guy again? Measure head. Lillian. Joyce. I've got like 2 things for Joyce. Church doors. But they're already open. Ah. Gotta do drugs to do the checks. That's fucking crazy. Let's talk, Kim. You've got a thing for me, apparently.
Yes?
Sorry, cop.
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
I'm exceedingly
If you're
qualified.
so well qualified, why can't you remember why you were sent? Anyway, don't keep the...
Ugh. Just got no logic. It's fucking perfectly balanced stones. I'm confused. I am now confused. I don't want to do alcohol or cigarettes. I've been good this whole time. How can I do it now? It's his signatures forever up. Can I fast travel? How do I? Don't let me touch the door anymore. I'll just send me in. Can I fast travel from it though? I don't know what to I suppose put it into the ones I need, that I can actually do. Washerwoman. Is that the woman whose signature I need? Suggestion. Okay, I can do some suggestion. Shit. Coming for you, washerwoman. I think I need your signature. What's this? This is the pace I actually played this game, just walking around everywhere. What is this? What? What the fuck was that? Just been mugged off. I don't enjoy that. Hello, washer lady.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I need you to sign this, please.
Logic and reason won't work on this old bat. Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. What's the grandmother's deepest vulnerability? Does this feel like a good thing, though?
It's gonna happen to Lillian's kids, the twins, and little Lily.
What do you mean? What's going to happen? We are gonna grow up, of course. I raised my own kids in this village, and they are doing fine for themselves.
Didn't end up like the moribund alcoholics.
No, they are good kids. I brought them up the right way.
Are they here now?
No, they moved to Faubourg for work.
Faubourg. Oh, what do you think Lillian's kids are gonna do when they grow up?
Well, I imagine they'll grow up and leave too.
Oh, this is making me sad.
You've got to.
I have
just
to.
reel her in.
And then what?
Then,
You have her. Now twist the knife. Wait. Let her come to it herself.
I don't believe the Fat Man's Youth Center is going to change anything. But what other choice do we have? It's not like the coalition government is coming to save us.
The coalition government. Fuck the coalition government.
I won't be around much longer anyway. Not with the dampness in my bones. If they want to take a chance, who am I to stop them?
You gotta put the kids first.
Aye, we do. We do. But how do we do that?
We sign the papers for the children.
Fine. See that you didn't just get us all screwed.
That was mean.
I might be half blind, but I have a good memory for treachery.
I feel bad about that.
Let's go, Melit.
He's not dissatisfied with you, but with himself.
Just tell her that. Tell her that and leave. It's pretty harsh. So yeah. Just don't tell her. Is that worse? Who knows? Where do I go? I don't need to speak to again. Everett. He's miles away. I don't know, I just need to put it in the mailbox. I don't know how to get this key for this back room. It's up here. Have I been up here before? Enter. I'll go the other way. It's around here somewhere. Oh, was that the other thing? No. Yes.
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colours nearly meld together.
Why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed
Do
to?
something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look.
It does look cool.
Someone has waxed it recently.
That machine really puts the loco back into locomotion. Very cool. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You want to take a closer look?
Oh, yes. A fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
The winch and mud tires we could take off the beaten path, Kim. You need to slam it, Kim. Make it more imposing.
Sorry, I'm not following you.
Lingo it up.
Drop the ride 200 mil. Get the camber 2 frosty minuses.
No, that's porno tuning.
Oh. Hit my ride, baby.
Bigger words.
It needs a massive aero kit and gargantuan roof-mounted
porno. That's short for pornography.
What's wrong with pornography?
That's a negative on the porno. Thank you, though.
Oh.
No one in the history of convictions has been more sure of anything.
What's packing in there?
130.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
What's that? Rubbish. A 7-liter V12.
7.2.
Oh,
Supercharged.
I wasn't far off. Oh, Kim really loves
Saying
his car.
these words brings him immense joy.
Okay, let's move. Good shot. It's the mailbox. I've kicked it a few times.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
I knew we'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Other than kicking?
You remember the kicks? Fuck you, mail delivery box.
There is a... Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Yeah, as well.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
You really think so?
I don't. Mail the letter and let's be done with this.
He must see the box as the weaker of the two, and you as a bully. Something he doesn't stand for.
Oh, sorry, Kim. Put in the box.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters.
Cool.
For good or ill, the deed is done.
Let's
like
go
it's a
back to
good
Everard.
deed. For the kids,
It's better
right?
be worth it after what we did.
Okay, well. Let's go back to fucking Everett, man. I don't like Everett, he's a slimy guy. Slimy dude. I can speak to Measurehead on the way as well. Future belongs to Measurehead. Hey, Measurehead.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Fuck Measurehead. It's not. I can't see where his thing is, and I'm not willing to go for all of his fucking dialogue, man. He takes a while to get to the point. Where am I going? Where is it? There. It's really shit, that little fucking stairway there, man. It took me so long to find it the first time. Spin kick that bitch. Can I do spin kicks? Is that a thing I can do later? I remember that this was like my old drinking spot when it was the first time I came here. We had like a little dialogue about it. I remember. Remember some things. Everett is fucking far away. Can't I fast travel up here? Let's go. Hello.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my
Yeah,
apartment.
can you just
Sure,
shut up?
mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice fellows such...
Alright, well. You just talk too much. He never shuts up. He talks too much. Oh. This is not a fishing rod, is it? Oh. Where is this fishing rod? That must be what that thing is in the lake. Where's this fishing rod? Thanks, man. Where's this fishing rod? Is it down here? What? Fuck. I want the fishing rod. Give it me. Oh. There it is. Give me that fishing rod, Everett.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
I've got loads of things to say to this bastard. I've just finished investigating the local drug trade.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
Wow. See, a slimy bastard, man. It's just like that, it's over. It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Of course you did. I don't know how, because I've only just mailed it. I doubt the mailman works that fast, but fuck.
My friend, the mailman, confirms the
What?
letter is on its way. You've done a great
Apparently he
thing
does.
today.
Sorry,
You've given
mailman.
the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and I feel I can finally trust you now.
You're such a prick.
You're in my inner circle.
Oh no.
You too, Mr.
Oh
Kitsuragi.
fuck. Fuck off.
We
I
can
don't want to be in
talk
your inner
about
circle.
anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Hear that? You did
Oh.
it the honest way. You got the real signatures, and now he's happy.
I wasn't that honest.
Well done. I
That
don't
later.
know. Your dirty forgery fingers aren't sure if playing this one straight was the right thing to do.
What was the fine print on the document I mailed? What was the catch?
There was no fine print, Harry. But I do hope all that construction noise and limited street access encourages some people to move. After a year of that ruckus, who wouldn't? And when they do, they will have a good place to go. I'm currently working on renovating the buildings near the roundabout into affordable workers' palaces.
What's the roundabout?
So the village is doomed.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland.
It
There's
is a
nothing
wasteland,
left.
to
But
be
mark
fair.
my words, officers. We are going to reset it.
I don't feel too bad. That place is a shithole up there.
Reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on
Did
the
I
coast.
did I
That
fuck
land
the church?
will be used
Church
for
rave.
municipal
We're doing that.
buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing.
God.
Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex. Do you really expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do. I got the centre, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
I don't know if I agree with this guy. I hate him. He's a prick. But
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain.
he just sort of only want to make things better for the kids.
Pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that.
I knew you were up to something.
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
Oh, just name dropping Joyce Messier out in here. Oh, I know.
A true
I like
flash of
Joyce
anger
Messier. She tells me things.
as he
She's
thinks
giving me the
of
reality lowdown. I have to speak to her every day to get my reality lowdown. I don't come to you. Was the fine print? Oh no, I just said that. Did you order the hangman killed?
Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Has someone shot him? I think. Wait. Oh, fuck, I actually can't remember what's her name said, Cassia. Why are you so fat?
Glad you asked. I've got type 2 diabetes because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give me and my brother Edgar when we were kids.
Cool.
Good job too, as it made me ugly. And ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics.
Is that true?
That is true. People don't trust pretty people.
So I suppose. What you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Trust. Trust Kim.
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
Oof.
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Yeah, except... Yeah, everyone hates them. Except ultra-liberals, maybe. Which happens to be me. How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms,
I can't remember what I'm being. I'm being a moralist in
wait.
this. I think I am.
Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that.
Okay.
We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's
He
also
really
why
just
I let
told
that
me his
midget
plan.
Gourmand go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't
Are
matter
we?
now. You can go tell her if you want.
Oh, well?
It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start.
I play both sides so I always come out on top.
It's already happening.
Who killed the hangman?
No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Everard Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
Wow.
The guy, huh?
How'd you know it's a guy?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is, I simply don't know.
Are you guys either in the Union?
2,372.
Oh.
Plus yours truly, of course.
Fuck what?
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
There's a lot of people.
And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
Are you going to fund your new independent hub?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Everything?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's
Okay.
drugs.
Is it? I wasn't really listening.
Drug
I still got
trafficking.
lost. Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samarin Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That sounds shady as shit.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
Ah, fuck.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
What?
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidon.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
Oh, fuck this guy, man. I hate this guy.
But if I were
He's
to
the
supply
worst.
ingredients for some sort of rainbow
Ruby.
party, I would
Ruby,
make
Ruby,
sure
Ruby.
the union
Come on.
took a fantastic
Oh, shit.
share. And I'd keep that stuff far away
Just
from
pop some drugs in
Martinez.
front of him. It's a pretty baller move. And I'm just going to enjoy my drugs. Is Ruby helping you secure this fantastic share?
Harry, if I was supplying raw materials to drug manufacturers, I would need an army of rubies.
Yes. It is a rubies.
Understood.
Drugs are a no-go for me. I'll report this.
Yes, yes, of course. And while you're doing that, please go ahead and also tell the Wild Pines. I want to hear them squeal from the indignity.
Why just like stirring shit up here? Am I making it all worse?
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
It'd still be illegal.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth. And everyone's going to pull their weight.
Share the wealth.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on now. I think you just admitted to saying something about the drug trade. Well, man. It's not my place to judge or express an opinion. Say about the drug trade.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it.
Bullshit.
Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
Ah, so if I was fully into the drugs, would I be able to side with him now? I'd be like, yeah. Just do all the drugs. It's not my place to do an opinion.
Harry, the length you're willing to go to keep your nose clean is remarkable. You will always have a warm bed in Mr. Clare's household, my friend, and a special place in the future of Martinez.
Being a good boy. Thank you for noticing, but also fuck you. Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such
Leonard.
matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But it had to be done.
You bastard!
Your gun is with an old woman. I hear she's a character, so watch out.
Oops. Be this?
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
Oh, fuck is it with that crazy lady? Like the one like by the back of the trucks. So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy?
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway...
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
What?
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
The Pigs?
There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
The Pigs?
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Just raving that around at people.
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry.
It sounds like a very disturbed...
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry.
That's a dodgy place to do a fucking meeting. This sounds like a setup.
Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
I want Kim there for that.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Cool.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
No, I don't like you.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one.
What?
The regular, please. The brown.
I mean, for not being crazy enough, that's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry.
Do my job, man.
Have
No need
their
for
appeal.
extravagance.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copper type is regular cop.
Regular
I'll
cop?
let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Yeah, no need. Let's keep that announcement on standby for now.
Good, good. Of course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble.
Fuck you. Oh, me boring? I should ask him. Confront the pigs. I don't think I can help them start that nightclub. Does that lock off a load of shit? I've finished all of Tuesday. Find a way into the secret passage. Oh, I don't know where to find the key. I'll get out of here. Let me out. I know I missed the fishing rod. Apparently when I went out I must have fucked the prompt. It's pretty shit. How do I fast travel? Right. I wanted that one. Oh, let's put it here. don't know what these do. They just give me extra dialogue every now and then. What am I doing now? Apart from meeting that lady at 10, that's ages away. 9 hours. How am I going to fill 9 hours of time? I could read a book. I don't think Kim would be too happy about that. What's that? I get down there. Is there a way? No. Where's the door? There. Just go do a speech check somewhere. There must be a way around not suggesting that guy. I've got to like sync the signs with that other guy. What if I get the other two on side? What are they called? Classier. Knick-knack stand. What? Stained glass window. Where's this? Where are these two? Andre. Logic Godly. I do have good composure. What's composure? This one. I can't. I'm not allowed. I'm only allowed psych. I don't want to do drugs. Barbell. Mirror. Scattering of bullet holes. That door's make was creepy. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. See if I can skip the time and speak to this lady. Get my gun back. Or do I need to get past Titus Hardy? Logic. Cool. Great. The one thing I can't do. I'm very logical man. Wait, do I have a book?
The face of King Freecell smiles at you. Unsurprising, you skim the... Finally, what you flip... Oh.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
Shit.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
The man from Helmjarl and the Devil Woman. That's the book.
The edges of the pages are worn and smudged.
Put the book away. I need to buy another book. How much do books cost? Excuse me, lady. Hello. Yes.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
I want to buy a book.
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why?
Yeah.
She smiles and nods.
I gotta get one from the shelf.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai.
I had one of them. What are the books? What other books do you have? What's this one?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring
Crime fiction.
crime fiction. These books, what's more, not a single mention of all. You see, a killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house.
Dies?
Oh no, turns out he yes.
Anymore?
There's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common tragedy called. Come on.
Come on, Chester.
Again? Man, I tell that one at least once a month. It's not that interesting.
The fuck it is. And these guys haven't heard it. You see, Chester here.
Gosh, why?
A very fucking dangerous case, ain't that right, Chester? They almost got you that time.
Yeah, sure came close. Alright, so I was tailing this guy called Francis the Shoe.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Who is Dick Mullen?
Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
What do we have here? Mistaken Identity.
A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic hard-boiled phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to me?
Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
It's probably right. I'm a complicated guy, full of contradictions.
Then this is the book for you.
I want to buy this Dick Mullen novel.
Of course. Such violence and immorality. I mean, enjoy.
Judge me. I'm gonna read this Dick Mullen book. This is a huge book. Look at this. And that book's pretty big, but fucking look at that, man. You could hurt someone with that. Dick Mullen.
In your hand,
You're ready
you
for some
hold
Dick
Mullen
Mullen.
and the Mistaken Identity. The brittle paperback feels fragile to the touch.
I don't think I'm going to have to say much. I don't know what. I hope this is good. The other one was, if I remember right, weird. I skipped through the majority of it. Examine the cover.
The cover features a pastiche of different scenes. In the foreground, a man in a dark overcoat clutches a pistol to his
Bedtime
chest.
story time.
Rising up behind him are two
Dick Mullen
silhouettes
and the
wrapped in a
Mistaken
passionate
Identity.
embrace. The tagline reads, Detective Dick Mullen must prove his innocence after an old friend is murdered by someone who looks just like Dick Mullen. That seems to sum up the
Dick
premise.
Mullen.
Needless to say, it violates nearly every RCM regulation for a detective to investigate a murder in which he is a suspect.
Are you really reading that, detective?
I really need to know who this Dick Mullen guy is.
Good luck finding it. He's not much of a character, I think you'll find. Just a stand-in for the reader.
The story opens with a knock at the door. Detective Dick Mullen is greeted by an old friend, Charlie Spillane, who's come to Mullen to ask a favor on this dark and cold night. Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vespa to a small town along the Insulindium coast. Despite his friend's apparent agitation, Mullen does as he's asked, then returns home, where he passes out drunk, as he does most nights. An extremely unprofessional and hurtful stereotype that's offensive to all upstanding officers of the law.
Is it?
But also extremely accurate in your case.
Oh, I can't judge.
2 days later, Mullen is arrested by the Vespa police and charged with the murder of Charlie Spillane. At his interrogation, Mullen learns that Charlie Spillane was shot in a bar in the very town Mullen dropped him off in by a man matching Mullen's description. Desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vespa police to release him for 3 days so that Mullen may solve his friend's murder and prove his innocence.
The cops released their prime murder suspect so he could find the real killer. Are you shitting me?
What's the matter, detective?
I don't know who's writing this shit, but I get the feeling they aren't experts on homicide investigations.
The lieutenant shrugs, resigned to the idea that his profession will rarely, if ever, be accurately represented in art and literature.
Is that a messenger?
They're not shitting you, detective. This is what the writers think passes for police procedure.
Is that a meta joke they just made right there? Okay, so Mullen didn't do it.
Of course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns to the seaside bar where Spillane was murdered and meets a beautiful, mysterious woman named Diana Deneva.
Nice, a dame.
And not just any dame. She's truly one in a million. A knockout whose mind is as dangerous as her curves. But she's got a secret.
And who doesn't?
Secrets are the currency of human relations. Your secrets are unknown even unto you. So does that make you a rich man or a beggar?
Now it's getting interesting.
Deneuve reveals that she was Spillane's lover and that he was mixed up with a local amphetamine smuggling operation.
Oh my God.
As soon as Mullen begins pulling at strings, the whole conspiracy begins to unravel.
Continue.
Not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of a powerful politician and a strung-out art collector named Torvald, each of whom has his own reasons for wanting Spillane dead.
What's the solution? Breakthrough imminent. I didn't even actually get the breakthrough. Tell me about the corrupt police captain.
Outwardly, the old police captain is a real law and order crypto-fascist, a barrel-chested man who's beaten his share of suspects to pulp. But he's also dirty and increasingly paranoid that someone's going to expose his role in the drug ring. He would certainly have the motive and the means, but the captain walks with a noticeable limp from an old war injury. Is it possible that he was able to conceal it long enough to commit the murder?
I want to hear about the politician's son.
A typical privileged twat. In all likelihood, he's just in over his head. He does bear a personal grudge against Spillane, though. The kid doesn't exactly have Dick Mullen's manly build, but he is the correct height. Torvald, the art collector, is a strong... That said, Torvald and one evening... Yes.
Yeah, let's just skip through time pretty quick.
That testimony won't be admissible any longer. The man's a prosecutor's nightmare. Solving a murder counts for nothing if all the evidence gets thrown out. That's just Dick Mullen's modus operandi.
Get it, Mullen.
As the two lovers share a post-coital cigarette, Diana Deneuve turns to Mullen and says, "By the way, Dick, there was something else I meant to tell you."
I was hoping he was going to put on like a girl's voice then. By the way, Dick, there's something else I meant to tell you.
I love you.
I love you.
The name of the true killer. Whatever it is, Mullen never hears the words. A blow to the base of his skull knocks him out cold instantly.
Can't trust a dame.
Who can you trust in this wicked, messed
Your
up
partner
world?
looks at him.
The lieutenant gives you a quizzical expression in return. You go back to the story. When Mullen comes to, Deneuve is dead on the hostel bed next to him. Mullen trashes his blood-stained clothes and fleeing a crime scene, destroying. Dick Mullen won't be sent to the clink for the sake of some legal niceties. The heat is on. If Dick Mullen can't solve both murders before the cops catch up to him, he's going away for life. Can you solve the case before the cops close in?
I'll figure it out.
So, who did it, detective? Who killed Charlie Spillane and Diana Deneuve?
Dick Mullen.
Have you been paying attention at all? It wasn't. You begin furious. You try to grab the pages as they come loose, but your dozens of pages scatter across the floor. The last fifth or so of the book seems to have been lost.
Stupid old horse glue.
Ah, yes. The problem with mass-market paperbacks. They are not made to last. Perhaps this is a sign that you should get...
Don't forget, it could have been the delirium tremens. In your hand, you hold 4/5.
Sort of ripped half of it out.
Kingdom of Conscience. The Kingdom of Conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of the Coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer no.
Oh my god. I just got a fucking learning cap for logic when I saw that. Oh shit. I need to level up. And then I can do these things. Oh, that's fucking big, man. That's big news. I just need to speak to people. What checks can I do? You just I can't do in that. Tommy the Hum. So try Tommy the Hum. See if he's down. Hey Tommy.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Hit him with my best verse.
No. Just no. I can already see this guy has amazing willpower. Honestly, he's the...
Damn it. Can't do a poem. I can't do a poem. Abandoned lorry. Joyce. 2 Joyces, man. I did actually need to go speak to Joyce, I forgot. Actually, I should go speak to Joyce. I just fucking found out about what's his name being a prick to her. Where's the camera? Why am I like over there? Where was it over there? Joyce, again.
You're back? Good.
Yep.
What can I help you with?
So I've been dealing with Everett.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
To a nameless settlement down the coast.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go
build a youth centre there?
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him.
You're quite fond of this village, aren't you?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
When you were a teen. Slumming it like you told me before.
I'm glad to see your short-term memory appears intact. In any case, I wasn't a teen anymore. I would have been in my early 20s. I remember a distinctly vile disco track.
Disco vile?
It is. But not as vile as me.
Sounds like you missed those times.
Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in 08.
Oh no. She's sentimental, all right.
If you say so.
I'm over-radiated, Harry. I do silly things sometimes. Out of Pale-related... Do not spend 22 days a year in Pale transit. Are you satisfied, Detective? What else can you tell me about your mail delivery quest for a...
She's pointing it quite hard in there. Feels like a
So she can't buy the place.
Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
She is.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories.
Yeah,
Has this
me turn up
errand
the heat on the
yielded you
borscht.
any... Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk. Helps them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Yes.
Why, if I may ask? Why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
Yes, Detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
An act of sympathy for the working men. I set fire to the fumes of struggle.
Very curious. A very curious thing to do.
Truly. But that's how he operates. He just does things, man. And then talks about them, even if it's inappropriate.
Yep.
A strange equanimity has overtaken the lieutenant.
That's me.
He's just going with the flow now. Easier that way.
What else?
He asked me to open a door.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM.
No.
Don't
like
answer that.
a real door. To someone's house.
Oh my. A real door?
Aye.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
It had to be done. I got information. It was useful to the case.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you had to do.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal.
Was you around for that, Kim? Have a look at that when you weren't there.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
So I'm doing. I'm stirring the pot, stirring the borscht, turning up the heat on the borscht. That's what I'm doing. Ah, that is flat. That is flat drink. Ugh. Ugh. Fantastic though. Ever I asked the union's militant wing to... I could just fully go out and be like... Blah blah blah. That's all I gotta say.
Naturally, Detective. There are lighter topics. Of course, Detective. You can always drop by. I fear I've told you all I know.
You wouldn't even know where.
Is there anything else I can... What we do?
She nods.
Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. More lessons in basic reality? Glad to have been of assistance.
I've got to ask her. So, continue this. Well, I am confused. I don't know what to do. And I've got to wait for this one line to get my gun back, but other than that, I need to level up somehow. Apparently now I have some experience. I don't know where I got that from. But I'll do that next time. So, I'm tired. It's like 1:30. Thanks for everyone, or anyone that watched. Should save, shouldn't I? Martin Hayes. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. then, didn't you? Yes. This is what I want. So, see you later. Bye.